Good morning. This is the introduction of the first course of Introduction to Intellectual Property Rights and Contemporary Techno-Legal Issues of National Institute of Technology, SICKIM. This course will be floated on the National Mooc platform, SWAYAM, and therefore this is a candidate course for the SWAYAM platform. The course will be covering the mainly science, engineering, technology and societal nexus, which will be covering a major part of IP at every level. Also, it will take care of the IP at the grassroots level by taking care of the traditional knowledge that the human society possesses. The scope of the IPR for SWAYAM platform is to bring out and exploit the R&D potential to help developing and projecting the country at a higher level, that is at a regional level, at a national level and also at the international level. And the areas that will be given the thrust as identified by imprint are 11 major areas which are listed in the PPTs alongside. The role of the Mooc for the Global Outreach Program is the coordination of the collection of the R&D projects for various kinds of the innovation, inventions and discoveries. And also the type of the intellectual property protection for various mechanisms that will be divulged in this course. The objective of the course is obviously very simple, that to capture the various kinds of inventions and innovations, and therefore that will be having the IPR mechanism, IPR protection mechanism, so that there should not be any kind of the IPR violation. Also, a broad overview of the intellectual property and the laws, that is national and international treaties, the multilateral treaties, etc., the TRIPS agreement, all this related to IPR will be covered. The theory of the patent and patenting alternatives, where patenting is not an optimum solution, that will also be covered in this course. The course happens to be an 8 weeks course, and in the 8 weeks course, not more than 120 hours of video will be there. Most of these videos are optional, therefore if one wants to pursue the course in some other mode, that can be done so. The course format is having the involvement of 4 to 6 hours every week. Each module will contain the lecture videos. Along with that, the transcript will be allowed to be retained. The lecture slides are there, which are more of the form of the animated PPTs. There are knowledge checks in the form of the self-assessment questions. There are quizzes which will be given the chance of more than one attempt. Then final examination is there with only one attempt, and which consists of only 20% of the total grade. The discussion forum is there. This discussion forum, everybody can post their discussion or comment, and then the instructor and as well as the other participants or the learners of the group can participate in the discussion. There are some ethical points that is to be noted while submitting in the discussion, and that has been given in the terms of agreement. The grading of the quizzes throughout the course is 80%, consists of the 80% of the grade, and rest 20% is in the final examination. All this progress can be checked through the My Progress section of the Mooc. The syllabus that has been covered is wide, but at the same time it starts with from the very basic. Therefore, the course from the very basic it will start, and it will go up to the state of the art. The week 1, that is the first module, that consists of the Indian IPR in Indian context and introduction to intellectual property rights. Also, overview of IP India and its role in protection mechanism of IPR that will be given. The course emphasizes on patent, copyright and trademark and other industrial property as well, along with the patent which are related from the traditional knowledge or emanated from the traditional knowledge. So there are various sections of the patents of the different kinds, and we will be considering the patent, and also in the second week we will see that how the international and the multilateral treaties and the guidance given by WTO, how it has affected the national IPR policy of India, and on the basis of national IPR policy of India, how strategically we can manage the IPR mechanism. The week 3 will see again various kind of the patent documentation and the life of a patent and till you get the patent. The week 4 will be having valid patent, the claims, and also that claims in case of the opposition, how to retain those claims and or to surrender the claims. There is a special section on geographical indication, and especially the case studies are being taken from the IIT Kharagpur's initiation of catching the geographical indications all over India. Week 6, then trade-offs are there, exploring the trade-offs, and when the IPR protection mechanism is not only patent, then what are the alternatives that can be obtained which will provide you the IPR protection mechanism, yet you should not go through the drudgery of the patenting. The week 7, the patent mechanism in the digital world and the digital rights management, that is divulged. Nowadays, everybody of us are creator of the digital documentations or the resources, and at the same time we are the consumer. Therefore, understanding the digital rights management in the light of the copyright, it is very much essential to get the maximum benefit out of such resources. Week 8 will be devoted to digital rights management, open source licensing, and various other alternatives to the typical physical intellectual property rights management. Some of the questions which are not being answered properly by the discussion forums will be taken up and will be covered in a section which is not so frequently asked questions. And the whole course, the syllabus that has been given, can be archived, and anybody can access the course at any point of time and can get web certificate. Therefore, it is not, though it is a 8-week course, but anybody can join at any time, and even when the course is over, they may not get the online support of the instructor, but offline support of the instructor is always available for this course. The course material already developed when we first applied for this Mooc course, that is one of the IPR video link which is on idea expression dichotomy of IP, and the second one is a number of PPT, animated PPT, which are meant for the IPR awareness initiative modules, and these modules are available in the Innovation Cell's National Institute of Technology Sikkim's website. So these modules are to be incorporated, and therefore I hope that the course will be a success, not only at the local or the national level, but also at the global level. Any other queries related to that may be directed to the instructor, and also any suggestions or the feedback on the improvement of the course is welcome. Thank you.